What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to A Waste of Time, where I waste your time once again with another video. And obviously, I'm not going to be super loud or obnoxious this video because I want to take you guys back in time where older anime, even though people say you might be blinded by nostalgia, you might just be a unk status now, or what the new freaking Gen Alphas would say. But I really do miss the old type of style of retro anime. And don't get me wrong here. New gen anime has brought a whole new light to anime in general. That's why people started watching. Because of this new, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, Solo Leveling, Blue Lock, like all these newer Attack on Titan, newer anime that really brought the anime community together. But as a person who watched like Hajime no Ippo, or sorry, I know I pronounced that incredibly long, but stuff like that, like Trigun, Samurai Champloo, Cowboy Bebop, Ghost in the Shell, Alpha and Lied, all these older anime, Gurren Lagann, even I would say Dragon Ball, like even Pokemon. I just miss that, like, I don't know, I just miss that type of style where even though it was episodic, it felt very dystopian, and maybe it's just because I grew up on it. Even Beyblade, it's like it never really focused on the plot as much as all these other animes do, Each episode brought a whole new different type of vibe to it. Honestly, in the essence of, like, you would watch a new show, like, I would say it's low-key similar to Black Mirror. And Black Mirror it's like a Netflix TV show where each episode was completely different. Now, when it comes to retro anime and just older generational anime, they never really focused on having to make sure the audience is like full with having dopamine spikes and making sure the animation style was correct. Older anime styles are more, it's like, in a sense, it was simpler animation, but it was animation that was very unique and aesthetic, you know what I'm saying, in a different type of style. And I just want them to honestly bring back this type of style even in a newer era that we live in, because like a lot of anime do try to reflect on past type of ideas. Like, there's no ideas that are dystopian like Cowboy Bebop, a guy who goes bounty hunting in space. Like, you don't see that type of idea nowadays. You don't see type of, like, even Monster, where it's like a detective whose whole life was for him to fight a person he saved his whole career, Now the plots you really see are very generic. In my opinion, it's very generic. It's like you see a villain, there's multiple villains, and then boom, you fight, and then you either have a tournament type style or you have a training arc or things like this. There was no real deep dive into the plots. Like, even Trigun had another bounty hunter. Maybe I know I'm naming a lot of bounty hunters, but again, it was like each scene, even though the animation didn't essentially carry, it was the characters in itself that carried, Every time a character would die or it just really struck into me. Now, you can argue that the newer anime is better, and I would completely agree too, It's like, I just feel that unique aesthetic vibe, the retro type of style, is really fading away. And let me know what y'all also think. What do you think about this new gen type of style where it's just mostly just like, you'd see your bare end isekai animes, and and then you scroll down, you'd finally see like a romance or slice of life. There's no fresh of breath air of the older type of style where it's like, like very innovative in its storytelling, where it wasn't just, oh, here's that one fight scene. It wasn't just a build up to something. It could be an episode where just something randomly happened. And that's what struck in my heart, And honestly, I just want to finish this video off by just saying, like, how anime is getting more mundane, which is like meaning that it's getting dull, less interesting. Maybe it was just this year, honestly. I think, like I said, this is just a bad year for anime in general. Like Solo Leveling and like Couple were but I don't know. It's just, I want that feeling of that dark dystopian type gritty vibe where even like, just please reanimate Berserk, honestly. Please reanimate Berserk. Holy, I've been waiting for that. Like, make it to where even if it doesn't, it can look like Attack on Titan. Like, Attack on Titan does a very good job of the newer gen type of style, but still having a very, very good story. Vinland Saga, things like this. Bring those back a little bit, where it just got lost in translation, in my opinion, because a lot of people love like the new isekai slice of life romance type style. And maybe it was just this year, you know. And all in all, I just want them to bring back that type of dystopian vibe where even if it's just episodic, even if there's no plot, it still feels like each episode has a true meaning to it. And you know what does a really good job of that? Natsume Book of Friends. Yeah, that anime. Oh my god, the idea of loneliness and spiritual beings and all that was amazing. Now you might say it was a time waster or something, but that's what truly brought me into anime, and I feel like we're just missing that. And honestly, Frieren did a really good job of doing this, but just bring back older type of style and just make it twisted, make it to your own uniqueness. But yeah, catch y'all later. Peace. Go follow my Twitch, you fat fuck.